That prickling pins and needles feeling that creeps into your hands, a strange fuzzy static that makes holding a pen feel foreign, that unnerving moment of weakness in your legs, a sudden lack of faith in your own foundation, making you second-guess a simple walk down the hallway. What if these aren't just random, unfortunate signs of aging you have to grit your teeth and accept? What if they are a clear, direct, and incredibly intelligent signal from your body, asking for something vital it's missing? It's a message we absolutely can't afford to ignore because listening to it is the first step toward reclaiming our strength. Stay with me through this entire video because at the very end, I'm going to share the single most powerful insight I've learned about turning these signals around. It's not another supplement or a complicated exercise. It's a simple mindset shift that ties everything we're about to discuss together. And it's the absolute key to making this knowledge a lasting, transformative part of your life. You won't want to miss the final piece that makes it all click into place, turning understanding into true embodied confidence. Silent signals? It's a feeling that starts so subtly, you almost dismiss it. You're holding your morning cup of coffee, and you notice a faint, almost imperceptible tingle in your fingertips. It's gone in a second, and you think nothing of it. Or maybe you're getting up from a chair, and for a split second, your legs feel like they don't quite belong to you, a little unsteady, a little weak, as if they're made of sand. At first, you brush it off without a second thought. We all have moments like that, right? We tell ourselves we just slept on our arm wrong, or we sat for too long in an awkward position. It's easy to find a plausible excuse. But then it happens again and again. The tingling becomes more persistent, a low-level static that hums just beneath the surface of your daily life, a constant, faint companion you can't quite shake. The weakness in your legs evolves from a fleeting sensation into a source of quiet anxiety, a little voice in the back of your head that makes you hesitate before taking the stairs, or makes you grip the handrail just a little bit tighter, just in case. It's a deeply personal and often isolating experience. You might not even talk about it because how do you explain a sensation that comes and goes without warning? How do you describe a feeling of not quite trusting your own body to someone who doesn't understand? This isn't just a physical symptom, it's an emotional weight. It's the building frustration of fumbling with your keys, the quiet, creeping fear of stumbling on an uneven sidewalk, the slow and steady erosion of your physical confidence. It can feel like a profound betrayal. Your body, the vessel that has carried you through your entire life, suddenly feels unpredictable, almost alien. And the worst part is the insidious narrative that often comes with it. The story our culture tells us, that this is just an inevitable, unavoidable part of getting older, that this is your new normal, and you just have to learn to live with it, to manage the decline. I am here to tell you with every fiber of my being that this narrative is not the truth. These feelings are not your destiny. They are signals. They are your body's intelligent, sophisticated way of communicating a specific need. It's not a sign of random, inevitable breakdown. It's a specific request for backup. It's a call for essential building blocks that have become depleted over time. The tingling, the weakness. These are the whispers that, if we listen closely, can guide us back to a place of profound strength and vitality. The first step, the most important step, is to stop dismissing these feelings and start decoding them. We have to learn to listen to our body's language, and what it's asking for is simpler, more natural, and more accessible than you could ever imagine. It's not about fighting against your body, it's about starting to work with it, giving it the exact tools it needs to begin the process of repair from the inside out. This isn't about resignation, it's about regeneration. We're going to leave that feeling of helplessness behind us for good, starting right now. This journey begins with understanding. We're consciously moving past the fear and the anxiety and into a space of genuine empowerment because knowledge is the first and most critical step toward reclaiming your physical sovereignty. The sensations you're feeling are real, they are valid, and most importantly, they are reversible. They are not a life sentence, they are a starting point. Let's think for a moment about the staggering complexity of our internal world. Millions upon millions of messages are firing back and forth every single second. Your brain tells your hand to pick up a glass and it happens instantly. Your brain tells your legs to walk and they move in perfect coordination. This communication network is a breathtaking miracle of biological engineering, but like any intricate system, it requires constant maintenance. When the maintenance materials run low, the signals can get fuzzy, delayed, or crossed. That tingling sensation is, in essence, a form of biological static. It's a scrambled signal, a distorted message traveling between your nerves and your brain. The weakness is a power outage on a small scale, a momentary lapse in the flow of energy and instruction that your muscles depend on. We've been conditioned to look for a single dramatic cause, a major event that explains these symptoms. But more often than not, the root cause is much quieter. Much more gradual. It's a slow, steady depletion of a fundamental resource that your body relies on for its very structure and function. We're not talking about a disease in the conventional sense, we're talking about a deficiency. A critical lack of the raw materials needed to keep the entire intricate system running smoothly. The solution, therefore, isn't something harsh or synthetic that forces the body into action. The solution is to replenish that resource, to give your body the essential, natural components it's crying out for. This shift in perspective is everything. You are not a victim of your body's decline. You are the manager of an incredible living system, and you have the power to provide the supplies it needs to thrive. So, let's leave behind the anxiety and the resignation. Let's embrace a new feeling, curiosity. Let's get genuinely curious about what these signals mean and what they're asking for. The path back to steady hands and strong legs is not about a magic pill. It's about a series of small, intelligent choices we make every single day, starting with what we choose to put on our plate. Your body has an incredible innate wisdom and a profound capacity for healing. Our only job is to listen to it and give it what it needs to do its work. That journey starts now. Collagen's code. So, what is this master building block, this fundamental material that your body is asking for? It's a word you've likely heard before, probably in the context of expensive skin, creams, or beauty supplements promising to erase wrinkles. But its role in our body is so much deeper, so much more fundamental than just skin deep. We're talking about collagen. Let's demystify this powerful protein once and for all. Think of collagen as the literal glue, the structural mesh that holds your body together. It's the most abundant protein in your system for a reason. It provides the structure, the scaffolding, for everything from your skin and bones to your tendons, ligaments, and crucially, your blood vessels and nerves. It's the framework that gives your body its integrity, its resilience, and its strength. As we age, our body's natural production of collagen begins to decline. This isn't a flaw in our design, it's a natural biological process. But the consequences of this slow decline are what we feel as those silent, unsettling signals. Imagine your nerves are like incredibly fine, flexible electrical wires. For a clean, clear signal to travel from your brain to your hand, that wire needs to be properly insulated. This biological insulation is a protective fatty layer called the myelin sheath, and collagen is a critical component in maintaining the health and integrity of that sheath. When your body's collagen levels drop, that essential insulation can start to thin out, wear down, and fray. And what happens when an electrical wire is frayed? The signal gets distorted, it sparks and sputters. It creates static. That's the tingling in your hands. That's the pins and needles in your feet. It's a direct physical result of a compromised nerve sheath, a signal getting scrambled on its journey through your body. It is not your imagination. It's pure, explainable biology. Now let's think about that feeling of weakness in the legs. This is where one of collagen's vital roles comes into play: the health, strength, and elasticity of your blood vessels. Your arteries and veins aren't rigid pipes. They are dynamic, flexible hoses that need to expand and contract constantly to manage blood flow and blood pressure efficiently. What gives them this life-saving elasticity? Collagen. It forms the strong yet pliable matrix that makes up your vessel walls, allowing them to handle the pulsating pressure of every heartbeat. As collagen production wanes, these vital vessels can become stiffer, more rigid, and more brittle. They lose some of their ability to deliver oxygen-rich blood effectively, especially to the furthest points of your body, the capillaries in your hands and feet. This reduced blood flow or poor circulation means your muscles and nerves aren't getting the steady, reliable supply of oxygen and nutrients they need to function at their peak. So when you stand up and feel that moment of weakness or unsteadiness, it can be a direct sign that the delivery of blood to the muscles in your legs is momentarily compromised. It's a circulatory issue deeply rooted in a structural problem. The amazing thing is that your body knows exactly how to make collagen. It has the blueprint, the internal factory ready to go, but that factory needs specific raw materials to run. It can't just create collagen out of thin air. And the single most important raw material, the master key that turns on the entire collagen production engine, is vitamin C. Without adequate vitamin C, your body simply cannot synthesize collagen effectively. It's like having a car factory with all the workers and all the machinery, but no steel. Nothing gets built. The assembly line grinds to a halt. This is the collagen code we need to crack, the problem isn't just the natural decline in collagen production, it's the lack of the necessary ingredients for our body to replenish its own supply. The solution, therefore, isn't necessarily to eat buckets of collagen powder, but to flood our system with the powerful cofactors and building blocks it needs to restart its own internal manufacturing process. And nature, in its infinite wisdom, has packaged these exact building blocks into some of the most delicious and accessible foods on the planet. We just need to know which ones to choose. Orchard's Arsenal. This is where we turn knowledge into direct, powerful action. We're going to assemble our toolkit, our natural pharmacy, straight from nature's pantry. This isn't about a restrictive, joyless diet. It's about strategic, delicious, and empowering additions to your daily life. We are looking for fruits that are not just good for us in a general sense, but are specifically loaded with the vital keys to unlocking our body's collagen production. We're talking about a targeted nutritional approach. Let's start with the undisputed kings of vitamin C, citrus fruits. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes. We see them every day in the grocery store, but we often underestimate their profound power. An orange isn't just a sweet snack, it's a powerhouse of potential for your entire structural system. The vitamin C within it is the essential spark that ignites the entire collagen synthesis pathway. Think of it as the foreman in the factory, shouting the orders to get the assembly line moving again. Making a simple glass of fresh orange juice or adding a generous squeeze of lemon to your water is a direct deposit into your body's structural repair fund. Next on our list, and often a surprising champion in the vitamin C world, is the kiwi. This small, fuzzy fruit is an absolute giant of nutrition. A single kiwi can contain more vitamin C than an orange, packed into a smaller, denser package of goodness. It's also incredibly rich in other antioxidants that protect the collagen you already have from being broken down by oxidative stress. So the kiwi works on two critical fronts. It helps you build new collagen and diligently protects your existing supply. It's a brilliant 2-for-1 deal for your body's long-term strength. Then we have the beautiful, vibrant strawberry. Don't let their delicate nature fool you. Strawberries are a formidable force for your health. They are overflowing with easily absorbable vitamin C, but they also contain a powerful antioxidant called ellagic acid, which has been shown in scientific studies to protect against collagen destruction from UV damage and other environmental stressors. Adding a cup of fresh strawberries to your morning routine is like giving your entire body an edible, protective shield against the forces that weaken it. Let's venture into the tropics for our next powerful ally, guava. This fruit is a true hidden gem in the world of wellness. Ounce for ounce, guava is one of the single richest sources of vitamin C on the planet, trouncing even oranges and kiwis by a significant margin. A single fruit can provide well over the recommended daily intake, making it an incredibly efficient way to support your body. Its unique profile of nutrients makes it exceptionally good at supporting the repair and maintenance of soft tissues throughout the body. It's a direct infusion of the raw materials your nerves and blood vessels are crying out for. Another tropical marvel is papaya. This fruit contains a significant amount of vitamin C, but it also has a unique trick up its sleeve, an enzyme called papain. Papain is a proteolytic enzyme, which means it helps break down proteins, but it also has powerful anti-inflammatory properties. This is crucial because inflammation can exacerbate nerve irritation and contribute to the degradation of your body's tissues. So papaya not only provides the building blocks for repair, but also helps to calm the underlying fire of inflammation, creating a better, more peaceful environment for healing to occur. Now for a fruit that often masquerades as a vegetable, the bell pepper. Specifically, the red and yellow varieties are absolutely bursting with vitamin C. A single red bell pepper can have almost 3 times the vitamin C of an orange, making it a true superstar. Slicing them up and eating them raw with a healthy dip like hummus or adding them to a colorful salad is one of the easiest and most effective ways to dramatically boost your intake of this essential collagen-building nutrient. They provide that critical spark in a savory, crunchy, and satisfying package. Let's not forget the majestic pineapple. Beyond its signature sweet and tangy flavor, pineapple is another fantastic source of vitamin C. But like papaya, it also contains a special enzyme, bromelain. Bromelain is celebrated for its potent anti-inflammatory effects. It has been used for centuries in traditional medicine to reduce swelling and pain, and modern science is confirming its ability to help manage inflammation throughout the body. By helping to quell systemic inflammation, bromelain can ease the pressure on irritated nerves and support better circulatory health, making it a perfect partner in our mission to combat those silent signals. Finally, we must talk about the humble but mighty blackcurrants. These small dark berries are nutritional dynamos. They possess one of the highest vitamin C concentrations of any common fruit, far surpassing many of their more famous counterparts. They are also incredibly rich in anthocyanins, the powerful antioxidants that give them their deep, dark purple color. These specific compounds are particularly good at strengthening blood vessel walls and improving circulation to the body's extremities. A handful of black currants is a direct investment in the health and flexibility of your entire vascular system. This is your orchard's arsenal. Oranges, kiwis, strawberries, guava, papaya, bell peppers, pineapple, and black currants. Each one is a weapon in the fight for your physical confidence. Each one provides the essential code your body needs to rebuild, repair, and reinforce itself from the inside out. The power is not in an expensive bottle, it's waiting for you in the fruit bowl. You now have the list, the specific toolkit you need to start making a profound and lasting difference in how you feel every single day. Berry Boost. Now that we have our arsenal, I want to zoom in on one specific category of fruit that offers a truly exceptional dual action benefit. It's a group of fruits that I consider to be the special forces of our nutritional toolkit, the elite Navy SEALs of the fruit world. I'm talking about berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and their cousins. We've already mentioned strawberries and blackcurrants, but the entire berry family deserves its own moment in the spotlight because they do something truly remarkable. They don't just provide the raw materials for collagen production, they also actively fight the forces that break it down. It's a brilliant offensive and defensive strategy, all wrapped up in one delicious bite-sized package. The first part of their power, as we now know, comes from their impressive vitamin C content. They provide that essential spark for the collagen factory, getting the production line running. But their true superpower lies in their vibrant, glorious colors. Those deep blues, rich purples, and brilliant reds are not just for show. They are the signature of powerful plant compounds called antioxidants, specifically a class known as anthocyanins. These are the molecules that give berries their superstar status and make them so critical for our mission. To understand why this is so important, we need to talk about two key processes happening in your body right now: oxidative stress and inflammation. Think of oxidative stress as a form of biological rust. It's caused by unstable molecules called free radicals, which are the unavoidable byproducts of our metabolism and our exposure to environmental toxins like pollution. These free radicals are like tiny, chaotic pinballs, bouncing around inside our bodies and damaging everything they touch: cells, proteins, and even our DNA. Collagen is particularly vulnerable to this kind of oxidative damage. Oxidative stress can degrade and weaken your collagen network, contributing directly to the very problems we're trying to solve. Inflammation, on the other hand, is your body's natural response to injury or threat. A little bit of it is a very good thing. It's how you heal a cut or a sprained ankle. But when inflammation becomes chronic, a low-grade fire that's always burning in the background, it becomes incredibly destructive. Chronic inflammation can directly irritate nerves, making that tingling and numbness significantly worse. It can also damage the delicate lining of your blood vessels and accelerate the breakdown of collagen throughout your body. It's a vicious, self-perpetuating cycle. The inflammation damages the tissues, and the damaged tissues create even more inflammation. So, how do we stop this destructive cycle? This is where the berries come in, like a superhero team. The anthocyanins they contain are some of the most potent antioxidants and anti-inflammatories found anywhere in nature. They act like a team of microscopic firefighters and rust-proofers circulating inside your body. They move through your system, heroically neutralizing those damaging free radicals before they can harm your precious collagen. They help to dial down the chronic inflammation that is irritating your nerves and damaging your blood vessels. This is the dual action boost that makes berries so uniquely powerful. They are giving your body the vitamin C it needs to build new, strong collagen with one hand, while simultaneously protecting all of your existing collagen from damage and decay with the other. They are bringing new bricks to the construction site while also posting security guards to keep vandals away. It's an incredibly efficient and intelligent system designed by nature. Eating a handful of mixed berries every single day is one of the most profound acts of self-care you can perform. You are simultaneously building and protecting. You are providing the resources for repair while calming the forces of destruction. When you see a bowl of deep, dark blueberries, don't just see a simple fruit. See a team of tiny guardians for your nervous system. When you enjoy the sweet, tangy taste of raspberries, recognize that you are consuming a powerful anti-inflammatory that soothes your body from the inside out. This isn't folklore. This is established nutritional science. The connection between the antioxidant compounds in berries and improved neurological and vascular health is an area of exciting and ongoing research. By incorporating this berry boost into your life, you are aligning your daily habits with the cutting edge of our understanding of how food impacts the very structure and function of our bodies. Daily ritual. Knowledge is powerful, but it's only potential energy. It sits in your mind, waiting. The real magic happens when we convert that potential energy into kinetic energy, into a daily practice, a simple, enjoyable ritual that becomes a non-negotiable part of your life. This is often where people stumble. They get inspired and excited by the information, but they struggle to integrate it into the complex fabric of their busy lives. So, my goal here is to make this as effortless and enjoyable as possible. We're not talking about a radical, painful overhaul of your entire life. We're talking about creating one or two simple, powerful habits that will deliver these collagen boosting, nerve soothing nutrients to your body consistently. Consistency is the true secret sauce. Think of it like watering a plant. You can't just dump a gallon of water on it once a month and expect it to thrive. It needs a steady, reliable supply of water every day or two. Your body is the same. It needs a consistent daily supply of these nutrients to do its repair work effectively. It's not about eating perfectly one day, it's about making good choices most days. The first, and perhaps my favorite strategy, is what I call the sunrise smoothie. This is about starting your day with a concentrated, delicious flood of the good stuff. It's efficient, it's delicious, and it sets a powerful, positive tone for the rest of your day. It's a physical declaration to yourself that your health and well being come first. The formula is incredibly simple. You don't need a complicated 20-ingredient recipe. Just remember this template: a base, a booster, and a bonus. Your base is 1 cup of those antioxidant-rich berries we just talked about. Frozen berries work perfectly here and are often more affordable and just as nutritious. Your booster is a scoop of one of our other arsenal fruits. Half a banana is great for creaminess, but for our specific goals, think about adding half a cup of chopped papaya or a whole peeled kiwi. This adds another layer of potent vitamin C and those unique, helpful enzymes. For a liquid, you can use water, a nut milk, or even a splash of that fresh orange juice for an extra vitamin C kick. And the bonus? This is where you can supercharge it. A large handful of fresh spinach is almost tasteless in a fruit smoothie, but it adds incredible minerals and phytonutrients that support overall health. A tablespoon of chia seeds or ground flax seeds adds healthy omega-3 fats and fiber, which helps to stabilize your blood sugar and keep you feeling full and satisfied until lunch. Blend it all together, and in less than 3 minutes, you have created a powerful elixir designed specifically to support your nerve health, strengthen your blood vessels, and provide your body with the exact tools it needs to build new collagen. It's proactive health in a glass. But what if you're not a smoothie person? Or what if your mornings are just too chaotic to even think about blending something? The second strategy is even simpler. I call it the power snack pair. This is about being intentional and strategic with your snacking. Instead of reaching for chips, cookies, or something processed when that mid-afternoon slump hits, you reach for a pre-planned, powerful combination. The idea is to pair one of our high C fruits with a source of healthy fat or protein. This combination is brilliant because the fat and protein slow down the absorption of the fruit sugars, giving you sustained energy instead of a quick spike and crash. And it keeps you feeling fuller for much longer. What does this look like in practice? It could be a handful of raw almonds or walnuts paired with a few crisp slices of red bell pepper. It could be a small bowl of plain Greek yogurt topped with a generous handful of vibrant blueberries and strawberries. It could be a few slices of that amazing guava paired with a piece of high-quality cheese. The possibilities are endless. The key is to have these things ready and available. Spend 5 minutes after you go grocery shopping washing your berries, slicing your peppers, or portioning out your nuts. Put them in clear containers at the front of your fridge or in a bowl on your counter. Make the healthy choice the easy choice. By creating these simple rituals, you remove the friction. You take the daily decision-making out of the equation. The sunrise smoothie becomes your morning default. The power snack pair becomes your afternoon go-to. This isn't about willpower, which is a finite resource. It's about building intelligent systems. It's about designing an environment and a routine that makes these healthy choices feel automatic, easy, and enjoyable. This is how you build lasting strength. Not through grand, unsustainable gestures, but through small, consistent, daily acts of nourishment and self-respect. Lasting strength. We began this conversation by acknowledging those quiet, unnerving signals. The tingling in your hands, the weakness in your legs. We talked about the quiet fear and the building frustration that comes with feeling like your body is no longer a reliable partner, that it's somehow failing you. I want us to return to that feeling now, but with a completely new perspective, armed with the knowledge we've uncovered. What if those signals were never a sign of failure? What if they were, in fact, a gift? A loving, persistent, and intelligent invitation from your body to pay closer attention, to provide it with what it so desperately needs to heal and to thrive. The journey we've taken together today is all about shifting from a mindset of passive, fearful acceptance to one of active, empowered partnership. You are not a victim of aging. You are the custodian of an incredible, resilient biological system that has a profound and innate capacity to rebuild itself when it is given the right materials. The fruits we've discussed, this vibrant, powerful orchard's arsenal, are not a magic cure. They are not a pill that will fix everything overnight. That's not how true sustainable health works. Their power lies in their consistency. They are a daily choice, a simple, tangible, and delicious way to communicate back to your body. With every handful of berries, you are sending a clear message. I am listening. I am providing you with the tools to protect yourself from damage. With every glass of a sunrise smoothie, you are declaring, I am investing in our shared strength. I am building a more resilient future for us together. This is about so much more than just nutrition. It's about reclaiming your sense of agency over your own physical well-being. It's about dissolving the cloud of fear and replacing it with the bright, clear light of confidence. Imagine a future not years from now, but weeks and months from now. A future where you reach for your keys and your hand is steady and sure. Where you get up from your chair with a feeling of grounded, reliable strength in your legs without a moment's hesitation. Where you walk up a flight of stairs not with quiet apprehension, but with ease and power. A future where you trust your body again, deeply and completely, as your most faithful ally. This future is not a distant, impossible dream. It is the direct and logical result of the small, intentional decisions you can begin making at your very next meal. Your body possesses an incredible, innate intelligence. It wants to be strong. It wants to be in balance. Our modern world has often starved it of the simple, fundamental nutrients it needs to perform its daily miracles. What we have done today is to rediscover that ancient wisdom, now fully backed by modern science. We've uncovered the simple code that allows us to support our body's powerful, natural desire for health. The path forward is clear, it is simple, and it is in your hands. Let go of the old, tired story that you must simply endure these symptoms as an inevitable fate. Embrace the profound truth that you have the power to influence them, to reverse them, and to build a new reality for yourself. The strength you are seeking is not in some external solution. It is waiting patiently to be rebuilt from within. And the blueprint for that rebuilding is found in the simple, profound, and life-giving power of nature. That is lasting strength. This was a light bulb moment for me. For years, I've had that annoying tingling in my hands and just chalked it up to getting older. The way you explained the connection between collagen, nerve sheaths, and even blood vessels made so much sense. It feels empowering to know it's not just random, but a specific signal. My personal favorite is definitely strawberries. I'm going to start making that sunrise smoothie tomorrow morning with strawberries and a kiwi. Thank you for making the science so clear and the solution feel so achievable.